Let's be honest, we've all been focused on the new SUV lineup changes that Toyota has been making. We forgot about the Korean Defender, but this new model is a game changer. And you should care about this because Hyundai has been following the trend for a long time, and the Santa Fe was just another SUV. But things are changing. The name of the game now is customer satisfaction. The main market influencers are you and me. Hyundai seems to know this. So watch till the end because there are lots of new things and this is the start of a new era for all of us. So what changed? The Santa Fe made a grand entrance into the SUV arena back in the early 2000s, initially a compact and budget-friendly choice that swiftly won the hearts for its practicality and affordability. With each successive generation, strategic refinements made it more focused on safety, cutting-edge technology, and fuel efficiency. The Santa Fe transitioned from a budget-friendly option to a refined contender in the mid-size SUV segment. But now, it is redesigned based on one major concept: practicality. It proudly showcases Hyundai's bold design philosophy, expertly blending modern aesthetics with a rugged SUV appeal. Hyundai wants to position the Santa Fe as a versatile, family-friendly vehicle with a touch of luxury, offering various trims to cater to diverse consumer preferences. Now, we're not going to get lost in the hype. In the past, the Santa Fe was clearly overshadowed by the magnificent SUVs of the Japanese magic workers, like the Toyota Highlander and even the RAV4. But now, this is a new type of approach and strategy that Hyundai is trying, and it seems to be working, because their philosophy is making sure that their customers get what they need. And to be honest, we haven't seen this many changes in any new generation models for a long time. It has new hybrid and plug-in hybrid options, but we'll get to that in just a few minutes. First, we should talk about the biggest change: design. We should appreciate Hyundai for not losing the familiar aesthetics and still making the new model undeniably Santa Fe while making these many changes. It is a whole new world, a Generation S that's unlike anything we've laid our eyes on before. It's packing an extra inch and a half, and it carries itself with the confidence of someone who knows they own the place. It is even nicknamed the Korean Defender, because it's got that boxy charm, but peel back the layers and you'll see it's a game changer. It has a longer wheelbase, stands tall, stretched by an inch and a half. But it's not just about looks. Let's start with the convenient handle that allows easy access to the top deck with a simple press. And the color options? It's a head-turner. The palette doesn't stop with those typical blacks and greys. In our opinion, Hyundai just did what was the perfect thing to do. Just imagine cruising on an 18-inch wheel standard and enjoying the superior ride quality the Santa Fe has to offer, which is one of the best selling points of this SUV. And if you're feeling a bit wild, you can go ahead and slap on those 21 inches. But hold on, it gets even better. There's a beefed-up version in the works, the XRT. And on the front, there is a cool Easter egg with the Hyundai H. They've scattered H's all over the ride, even sneakily weaving them into the headlamps. And the back adds a new type of spin on it with a captivating light signature, decked out with tiny dots that bring to mind the Ioniq 5's Matrix style, but with its own unique twist. Just look at this SUV. It looks good, but like we said, it is designed to be practical. Things are just made to fit perfectly. Even the active air shutters are tucked behind the flat area, doing their bit for a way sleeker aerodynamic profile compared to the outgoing model, which was more on the curvy side. But the proximity key magic and mirrors that know when to fold automatically takes center stage of our attention. A light tap and you're locking doors and folding mirrors, and opening up is as easy as grabbing that door handle. But you know how it goes. They say even perfection has its limits. The proximity key is only on the front doors. A bit of a bummer for a ride like this. You can't help but wish for that same smooth move with the back doors, but it's not that big of a deal. And we're not finished. There is one more thing. Every Santa Fe, including this model, throws in a hands-free power liftgate, a real practical feature. And on the model, there's a lip spoiler, a third brake light neatly integrated, and a camera doing its thing for that rear view display. Now, enough about the design, let's talk about the most important feature: engine options. The new model has new engine options, and these engines outpace and outshine its rivals. Breaking free from the constraints of the outdated V6, the new Santa Fe introduces a cutting-edge turbocharged 2.5-liter engine from the esteemed Theta 3 engine family. This powerhouse delivers an impressive 277 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, leaving competitors like the Toyota RAV4 in its dust with its meager 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque, and the Honda CR-V lagging behind with its feeble 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque. But that's not all. The new Santa Fe steps into the hybrid realm with an even more striking option. Combining a 1.6-litre direct-injected, turbocharged engine from the renowned Gamma 3 engine family with an electric motor and a battery pack, this hybrid variant boasts 226 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. This places it on par with heavy hitters like the Mazda CX-90 PHEV, flaunting an impressive power output. Now, surely you have to ask how much this would cost you, because you can't have the best of everything, right? But we should talk about it in depth, and we will, so stick to the end. But don't forget about efficiency, because it will determine the long-term cost. The turbocharged 2.5-litre engine achieves an estimated combined fuel efficiency of 26 miles per gallon, outclassing contenders like the Toyota Highlander, Nissan Pathfinder, and even Ford Explorer. But let's talk about one more important thing, especially for SUVs: interior design. The redesigned Santa Fe's interior boasts a new 12.3-inch curved display, featuring a fingerprint scanner for personalized access. The front, equipped with 15-watt wireless chargers and tactile drive mode buttons, exudes tech appeal. And like we said, practicality is the main inspiration, and there are so many little details on the cabin that we just need to mention, like the ample cup holders, versatile middle glove box doubling as a phone cleaner, and a discreet UV antibacterial cleaning area on the passenger side. And underneath the console's bridge-style design, the shift-by-wire shifter creates generous space. The calligraphy trim adds comfort with a leather-heated steering wheel and heated seats for all. The front row offers relaxation seats, a footrest, 2 memory settings, and an ergo motion seat for an enhanced driving experience. The same concept is applied on the second row too. Usually you don't expect this much ample room for back seats, but surprisingly, the third row seats are as ample as the front ones too, which makes this SUV unique and very practical, with options for captain seats or a bench seat, accommodating 6 or 7 passengers. And despite a minimal drivetrain hump, the second row headrests with adjustable wings enhance comfort. There is an easy fold feature to make transitioning to the surprisingly welcoming third row for 2 adults much easier, offering decent headroom and amenities such as air vents, fan controls, USB ports, cup holders, a coat hook, and individual lighting. We can go all day talking about this SUV's interior, but let's move on. Ride quality. This is the most important quality of the Santa Fe, and the real selling point of this SUV. Cruising onto the scene, the new Santa Fe isn't just another ride, it's a whole new ballgame. The brains behind this beauty decide to throw out the old playbook and build on a lighter, stronger, and more rigid platform. This SUV just got an upgrade, and it's not holding back. Handling, stability, and safety are just the base minimum standards for this thing. The revamped Santa Fe isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good on the road. The suspension is dialed in for comfort and smooth sailing, boasting a multi-link rear setup that tells body rolls to take a hike, and a McPherson strut front that makes road bumps a thing of the past. And let's talk steering. Balanced, responsive, and with a variable ratio rack that's as dynamic as your driving mood. It's not just turning wheels, it's turning heads, honestly. In a nutshell, this isn't your average SUV. It's a mid-sized marvel that's here to redefine the driving experience. So buckle up. Price and release date. The 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe's official price and release date are still under wraps, but we've done some detective work. And the suggested price range is $30,085 to $49,005. Initial estimates hint at a starting point around $35,000, reaching $45,000 to $50,000 for top-tier trims. The US release is expected to be in early 2024, and the hybrid version will debut in spring 2024. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.